Hi friends, welcome to our summer reading program. The theme this year is Color Our World. So we're going to be having some great adventures learning about nature and animals and art and music, all sorts of things. And we invite you to come along and join us on this adventure, whether you can attend our live programs at Coffeyville Public Library on Mondays or at Oakland Public Library on Wednesdays, or you can just join us online for these stories every week. We invite you to come along and join us on the adventure. The first book we're going to read is The Wonder You See by Joanna Gaines, and it's published by Tommy Nelson Publishers. Today is the day a new adventure unfolds, as we set out to explore the many wonders the world holds. When you go outside and look around, you can see lots of wonderful things. Wherever you are, there's so much to take in, and we know curiosity is the way to begin. Wanting to know about things and learn about things is very important. Wonder can sometimes hide in disguise, even to those with eyes open wide. But come with us and we'll show you how to discover the miracles all around. Come step outside and see only ground and sky. But when we look extra close, we can see a grand parade marching by. Can you see the ants down here having an ant parade? And here's the child watching the ants go by. Some watch the rain and see a long, dreary day, but when we step outside, we see magic puddles for play. Do you like to play outside in the rain or in the puddles of rain, puddles of water left after the rain? Some pass a forest and see only trees far and wide, but when we inch close enough, we'll see an enchanted world deep inside. We can find lots of things around us if we just look. Some reach the ocean and see only miles of sea, but when we look a little deeper, we see a spectacular city. Can you see this coral reef down here? All the different colors, the different kinds of fish and animals. So if you look a little deeper, you might find more. Some walk beneath the stars and see only distant lights, but when we stop and look up, we see extraordinary sights. I hope you go out and look at the stars in the sky at night and see all the beautiful lights up in the sky. So by now you can probably see there's always more to look for in this great big world of possibility. For some, it's unearthing beauty or searching for a surprise. You see the animals down here underground, and they're growing vegetables, radishes, carrots, potatoes, sunflowers, all these things. And then here's a little girl with a camera, and she's looking for beauty that way. One thing we know for sure is that wonder is never in short supply. We may not all notice the same things from the start, but together we see that wonder lives in everyone's heart. And that is so true. So I hope you'll go outside and take a walk in the world of nature today, and see what you can find. Keep your mind open and let curiosity guide the way. You never know what wonderful thing you may find today. We've learned from one another, and now it's time to shine. See how beautiful the world can be, and when we share what we find. You are made for discovery. Oh, this we know to be. Oh, how the world needs the wonder that you see. The end. The Wonder That You See by Joanna Gaines. This book is Pipsy, the Nature Detective and the Disappearing Caterpillar. It's written by Rick Donato and illustrated by Tracy Bishop, and it's published by Two Lions Books. It was a beautiful morning at Pipsy's house. Pipsy wiped the sleepies from her eyes, and looked at Alfred Z. Turtle. She saw something so silly she had to rub the sleepies from her eyes again. Alfred had a row of stripes right down the middle of his head. Pipsy looked at him closely. "Alfred, I think you're turning into a tiger," she said. Alfred walked over to his mirror slowly. That's how turtles walk, and looked up. As sure as the shell on his back, there were yellow and black stripes on his head. Oh my goodness. Pipsy took out her magnifying glass. After all, she was a nature detective. "It's a baby caterpillar," she said. "She's smiling at me, and she has big blue eyes and dimples." Can you see the little caterpillar there? And it's sitting on top of Alfred's head. "Hi, my name is Franny," the caterpillar said. "Can I be your friend?" "That would be excellent," Pipsy replied. "I love making new friends, and Alfred does too." Pipsy, Alfred, and Franny became excellent friends. For the next week, they played silly games like "I'm Franny." "You look good in stripes, Alfred." But most of the time, Franny just ate and ate and ate, and she grew bigger and bigger and bigger. In 10 days, Franny was more than 1,000 times bigger than when she met Pipsy and Alfred. "If I grew as much as Franny," said Pipsy, "I would be gigantic." See this picture of Pipsy taller than buildings in a city? That's how she imagines it would be. One morning, Pipsy woke up extra early, ready to play, but Franny had vanished. Where could she be, Pipsy wondered. "Alfred, we have a mystery to solve," Pipsy said. "Without a doubt, we'll figure it out. Let's go." Pipsy and Alfred looked in dark and icky places. "She's not in here, in the shoe bin." "Wowee, I love peanut butter and jelly," says Alfred. They looked in sweet and sticky places. She wasn't in the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Alfred looked inside Pipsy's hat. Pipsy looked inside Alfred's shell. No Franny anywhere. Pipsy, but no Franny. Pipsy climbed up to her detective treehouse to get her nature detective tools. "Put on your detective cap, Alfred," she said. "It's time to hunt for clues. Franny liked the garden. Let's start there." "Can I start with lunch instead?" says Alfred. Alfred seems to be hungry a lot, doesn't he? "Look, Alfred, these leaves are all chewed up. I bet Franny ate them," she says. She found her first clue. "I have a nose for clues, and this smells like a clue. We need to find out more about these leaves. Follow me," she said. And they go to the zoo. And you see where it says insects? And Alfred says, "I have a nose for lunch. And these leaves smell delicious." Pipsy and Alfred went to the insect garden at the zoo to learn more about the leaves. They saw a plant exactly like the one in Pipsy's yard. It was called milkweed. "Wow, caterpillars sure love milkweed," Pipsy said. "Hey, Alfred, you can't eat that. It's our clue." And look, Alfred's eating the leaves that she got as a clue out of her yard. "I wonder what that green dangly thing is," she said. "That's a chrysalis," said a man with a colorful badge. Alfred read the badge. It said, "Ask me about bugs." "We're looking for our friend Franny the caterpillar," Pipsy said. "Can you help us? We met her 2 weeks ago, and last night she vanished. Poof, gone." "Look for a chrysalis like this," the man said. "Keep watching it, and you'll find Franny. But she'll look very different." See the green thing, the chrysalis, hanging from the tree? "Come on, Alfred, let's make this mystery history," says Pipsy. Pipsy and Alfred returned home slowly, because that's how turtles rush, and they found a chrysalis hanging in their backyard. They checked it every 9 days. On the 10th day, Pipsy looked at it really closely. and a monarch butterfly came flying out. You see the big, beautiful butterfly? Franny has changed into a butterfly. Pipsy looked at the butterfly's big blue eyes, and she noticed the cute dimples. Look, Alfred, it's Franny. We found her. And Franny says, look, I can fly. Wow, it is Franny. Another mystery is history. Now let's eat, says Alfred. And that is how a caterpillar turns into a chrysalis, and then it becomes a butterfly. Another beautiful thing in nature. I hope you enjoyed this book, Pipsy the Nature Detective.